If you have agreed that you are God, you carry the essence of God. You came up from God. The question is, what for? It's because God foresaw a problem. And how do I solve the problem? When they cried to God, God sent a man. So I am the man that my generation cried to God, and God sent as the answer to the problem. So which means, by God, when he arrives at the earth, he's not coming to look for a job. He's coming to look for a problem to solve. So the question is, which problem are you solving? You want to go to Canada. Is that where the problem is found? You were one with God. Then what did God do? God saw a problem. How does he solve the problem? He does not solve the problem in time. He solved the problem in eternity. When he saw the problem of sin, what did he do? The Lamb of God was sacrificed before the foundations of the earth. So when did God establish me to solve a problem in my generation? So some of you are walking like that. You don't know that you are the answer of South Africa. But you're looking at your circumstances. I didn't grow with my father. Who cares? I didn't grow with my mother. I saw my mom. How you came is not important. The most important thing is that now you are here. When God saw the problem, he says, who shall go for us? And then there was a cry from him that says, send me. There was a cry within God that said, send me to solve the political crisis of Namibia. Send me as the answer of economy to the earth. Send me. There were answers coming from inside, and one of them was yours. Can I say this? No man will put a product that can fail in the market. If the product fails, whose name is at stake? So you are the product of God. We are the workmanship of his hands. God, when he checked everything, he saw that we could not fail. Then he had a boldness to put us in our mother's womb. Your mother may have been raped before you were born. If your mother was raped, you know what happened? It's because you were too much in a haste to enter the earth. No, you're not getting what I'm saying. Your mother may not like it. Your father didn't like the circumstance. But the child that came is a gift from God. So the Bible says all children are gifts. So God was about to gift the earth. The circumstances may not be right. That's why Mary said, it's not yet my time. She was pregnant without a man. Will you like it? So if your mother is raped and you came, what's your business? How the conditions happen, it's not important. It's that I entered my mother's womb. Even if they try to abort you, you will hold the medicine like this in your hands. So when you come, you give it to the doctors. He says, nobody can stop me. You cannot abort my destiny. I am too important. I cannot be stopped. No witch that can stop me. Hey. So when a witch tells you, I will kill you, I will stop your destiny, the only way you can stop me, you have to go back and enter my mother's womb and enter and stop God. Hey, if they cannot pass through your mother's womb, they can delay, but they cannot deny. Follow this. So when they say they want to stop your purpose, the only possibility is to blind you so you can believe a lie. Or they can limit you and tell you, Africans cannot. Or they tell you, because you're a black man, so you can't dream to the fullness of your potential because there's a gate. there's something stopping you. But if you know you are God, what cannot stop God?